Hello, anybody? Get the tablet set up so I can see. Shay, what's going on, buddy? Legendary Princess, hello. Can't seem to find myself. Hi, Plywood. How you doing? Got a little bored. Figured I'd come on. I hadn't been on in a while. Say hi to everybody. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, there we go. Listening to the rain in my patio. Enjoying a chill night. Hope everyone is good too. I love listening to the rain. Here's my AD 20.5. Aluminum scales and backspacer. Jason Beecher, how you doing, buddy? It's my real prize. Still OTF. I've had a couple of low quality ones, but so far I'm loving it. People thought the clip might give me trouble, but so far I like the way it's set up. Going to the HHST tomorrow. I'm just glad the action on it's really nice. You know, working and lurking. I enjoy chatting as much as possible. Oh. Oh, my baby. My jumbo. Hocking Hills Slingshot Tournament. No kidding. Well, that's cool. Wonder if Knuckles goes to those. This is my only crossbar lock now. I did have another one, but I traded it for the live wire. Not this year. Oh goodness. Kind of freaking out. I gotta move here shortly, and I want to move before winter time. I think I have somebody that's going to buy the house. That'll be good. But then I got to find another place to live. I'm like tripling my money on the house though, so it's worth it. CGRB Kane. Just saw Mick Granger. How you doing, buddy? Just saw Titanium Justin stumping this one the other day. That was kind of fun to see. This little knife could hold up. Shh. That's my Pomeranian. It's got pretty good action on it, but it's a little small for my hands. That's what I have trouble with most of the time. My hands being too big. There we go. Jason Beecher, how you doing? Did I say hi already? Mick Ranger, how you doing? Oh, I said hi to you already. My goodness. It's going to be one of those nights. Have you seen one of these before, Shay? Spring doesn't quite take it all the way to the end. You just got to start it a little bit with that. That was my first OTF. Not really automatic, but oh, nice. Single action Smith & Wesson. Broke on you? Smith & Wesson seems to have a tendency to break after some hard use. Until the trap takes us. Hello. Oh, I'm glad some people come on. Thank you all. I appreciate it for sure. No, they definitely not like the pews. I had a Smith & Wesson Chief Special 45. That thing was nice. All stainless. That was a long time ago, though. El Cap, how you doing, buddy? Let me throw a wrench at you. There you go. I'm just sitting here talking about my new OTF, the first real one, real nice one. Never really had a Microtech. Yes, duck. Here comes the wrench. I've never had a Microtech, so I heard about this one moving around the community, so I made a quick trade and ended up with it. I love it so far. Without shooting this a little bit, bands are getting a little, showing a little wear. Still has the measurements on it though. Microtechs make their OTFs unnecessarily hard to deploy. I don't care for them that much compared to others. That's what I've been hearing. I've been looking at a lot of comparisons. Kershaw to Microtech. It's kind of a 50-50 toss-up. A lot of people really stand by their Microtechs, which I can't blame them. It's a good knife. But a lot of people were loving the new live wire. Of course, all these reviews are about a year ago, but some of them I'd already seen, but I rewatched just for the heck of it. Can't forget my gas station beauties. Definitely El Cap, the OG Ultratech, and the CTs take a learning curve due to the thumb placement and strength. They say the Gen 3 is like butter, but I don't own one yet. And that's what I've heard, especially the ZBP Microtechs. Yeah, I'd like to try a Guardian Tactical OTF too. Did any of you guys grab the Chavez budget access log? No, I can't say that I did. Hoping after this house sells, I'll be able to splurge on a couple of nice ones. I don't know if there's any new people in here and seen my little switchblade. It's only good for show. It's not even. It's a nice knife for $85. Cool. I always wanted a Chavez. I got a list a mile long of the knives I want. But I always like the skull clip on the Chavez. I know people say they're gaudy and kind of a pain in the butt, but looks cool. I don't know what that is, Mick. To tell you the truth, it doesn't really say where it's made enough so you can see it. You can almost make out a maker's mark. On it, but Butler Outdoors, how you doing? It did have a company's name on it. WTF us this? Well, thanks for learning your English before you came on. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Soy. I'll say soy. That might be an expensive knife. It looks like an Italian-made switchblade. Well, I probably ruined it by putting the handles on. I put new wood on and shaped this with a grinder and a Dremel. Getting those pins lined up was a bitch, actually. No, I haven't been on in a while. I just, eh, sometimes I feel like going on, and other times I get depressed and get into my own head. I have to check it out, Mick. I'll definitely look a little closer. That would be neat if it ended up being actual Italian-made switchblade. Had a UTX 85 Benchmade Phaeton. I don't know if I've ever seen the Phaeton. Benchmade Phaeton. Trying to look it up. How do you spell that? It is discontinued, it says. Come on, just want to see a picture. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a nice looking one. I'm watching a slight review on it, and yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, so that one looked pretty cool. Daisy May, hello. I know, I'd like to get a 942, Shay. Got a couple Ultratech left. Not a big fan, big into OTFs, just have an infidel. Yeah, I'm not huge into them. Just this Kershaw seemed like it could make a decent every EDC. Eagle Scout had it before I did, and he put an edge on it. Did a pretty good job there. Machetes. I do have one, but it's all rusty and nasty. It's out in my garage. There is no shopping. Jason Mask. The copper blackwash 940 on my tree. Nice. Yeah, I love when we watch Zach's because it shows off all the Benchmades. I had a Benchmade turret once. That thing was a tank. I had Scarab 2. That was my favorite. I wouldn't mind getting a manual stitch. Those look pretty nice. Kelly, how you doing? Miss Smash. I am doing good today. Luckily, everybody either doesn't feel well or is not going on at their normal times, so I slid into this spot real quick. I didn't see anybody else on. Maybe Tri-State. I'm not sure if he was still on or not. Have a 941. Is the only reason I get rid of it. It doesn't get used. It is new. Yeah, that's the problem with this one. I can't bring myself to use it. I know I'd scratch it instantly. pretty much brand new. I traded with somebody for a Microtech. Oh, what the hell was that one? I think it was just a mini Socom. This is a good spot for me. Altarino. Triano. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Yeah, I love this thing, but I can't bring myself to use it. Kenman put the anodizing on it. Purple fade into blue. Buttery smooth. Oh, he always does a good job. I love his shipwrecks too, but I don't own anything that's brass. I might have to carry them, use them. Can't take them with us when we go. It's okay, enjoyment out of them. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I could probably bring myself to use it if I went out more. Doing a few shipwrecks. Amen. Yeah, it's just haven't been up to anything lately. Excellent. Shaman. Oh, I'd love a shaman. Got lucky. The wife's out playing bingo today. Shipwrecks are fun. Yeah, it looks like a neat process. You can probably actually see the stuff growing on it. The blues and the greens. No, well, I don't. It might be progressive bingo. I don't know. It's one of those ones held at a local VFW or whatever. Knights of Columbus or something. I can't even remember who. You show how to grip the slingshot? Sure. You put your fingers in these grooves. Put your thumb over here. Bring it back just like that. And let her rip. I gotta get a lanyard into it. I know if I go out shooting it too much, I'll let go of the stupid thing and it's gonna come back and smack me in the face. Oh no, she doesn't do the $10,000 jackpot ones. She just goes to regular bingo. I think sometimes it gets up around $400. And that's big time for this area. Yeah, A YouTuber named Knuckle Busting Numbskull makes these. So he puts his initials right in there. I don't know if you can. KBN. He calls this one the Hammer. He's got a few different designs, and my goodness, he's getting really good at making them. He makes his own. He's made carbon fiber, and he's made micartas, paper, burlap, any kind of micarta. He even worked with some plastics that were already coming in sheet. Adventure 50. Keep your eyes on the road. N Valley, Neil, how you doing? You might want to duck. Here comes the wrench. I think I've seen him in Weldon Carey's lives. Yes. Yeah, so you probably have. And he does a couple other slingshot channels. What is it? I think it's Numbskull for slingshots. The number 4. Numbskull, the number 4 slingshots, I believe, is his slingshot channel. Plus, he does lives every day at around 1 Eastern. Got to show my puppy. Wait. Get it. No, he's not going to show off for the camera. Oh well. Interviewing Aries EDC on Friday. Super excited. Excellent. Phone almost fell out of its holder. There we go. That's awesome. Love that new knife. I think he made it. I'm not sure. The one he was showing off today on his live. Knuckle busted numbskull. Speak of the devil. Marines and Army Mom. Good afternoon. Good evening. And post it Friday evening. Sweet. That'll be a good watch. I assumed you were going to do it live, Shay. I didn't. Been pretty good. I was showing off the slingshot you made for me. Haven't hit it yet with anything. The forks. What did I carry today? I carried the Kershaw live wire. And I see JRB Pyrite. Something about this Pyrite, it just has an awesome detent for a button lock. Working on a pink one now. I saw that on your live today. I was there. I was just kind of lurking. Henry G, how are you? Snuck in on me. Well, thank you, Neil. What did you carry today? I'm sporting a beat up Ursa. Oh, Kershaw. Okay. Well, that's who makes this, actually, Todd. This is a Kershaw live wire. Out the front automatic. They've been making their knives a little better lately. Wow, Kershaw guy is selling live wires for $169, shipped right now if anybody wants one cheap. That's cool. I had to do a trade though. I didn't have the money for it. But that's alright. The knife I traded, it didn't really fit my hand. It was a TRM Bulldog. Had a slightly higher price tag, but yeah, I know it, Shay. Yeah, I got some of those knuckles, like this one. Got that Kershaw. This little one here is a Kershaw. This one's not assisted, but it's a Kershaw Vapor. There's some mean teeth on it. Yeah, $30 is a better deal. It's not for a live wire though. Let's see, then I got a Kershaw Blackout. This one's not too bad. This one's around 50. I think this one still sells for around 50. I just wish the clip would go tip up. And then I got a Jimmy Crow. Yeah. This one's stonewashed. There we go. After you start getting them, Todd, you can use them. This one's a Kershaw also. I love it, but the spring broke in it. I gotta send it back to him. It's called the Boa. I've used this one. I used the snot out of it. I used to use it for work all the time. And I got a Kershaw Launch 1. Just see my LUD, my so-called model. Need to send them in for spa love. I was bummed when I broke the tip off, and it's sort of cheap. That's always a bummer, though, when you break the tip off. Because you know you were doing something you shouldn't have. You don't have to send it back, in my experience. Go to Kai's website and request a new torsion bar. Really? Last time I had to send it to them. They must be getting better about that. They had a fit when they thought I took it apart. This is the other switchblade that out the front that I had already. It's wanna be a Microtech, but unfortunately it fails a lot. It's not failing right now, but it's got a fake Hellhound blade on. I didn't know any better when I bought it. It's got quite a kick to it, but it does fail quite a bit. A co-worker of mine has had the same Smith & Wesson knife for a decade. Busted tip and dull as hell, and he won't let me get a new one. What the hell? At least let you sharpen it. Kershaw sent me a new torsion bar for my chive. No kidding. And I went through their online form about 3 to 4 years ago. Yeah, it was longer than that when I tried the last time. Oh, when was that? That would have been in like 2004, 2002. Something like that. Yeah, I got a little chive too. I like those. Never had a clip on it when I got it. It didn't have a clip, but then it stopped assisting itself out. It was 11 and 02. Yeah, I'll try that. El Cap, thank you. The last thing I actually called him about was this Launch 1, the friggin' clip. You can see right there the screw broke off inside the housing. I wanted to send it back to them because they have the taps and stuff for getting it out. But you got to go to an FLL. You got to go to your local gun store, have them send it out, then hope that it gets sent back. It does drive me insane. I hate having knives that have problems on them. Excuse me. I think I was taking the trash out for 2 months for my first pocket knife back in 2002. I can't remember how old I was in 2002. Let's see. 30? 29? Born in 71. I'm 54 now. That's funny though. I forget how much younger some of you are and how much older, and you can't tell what somebody looks like by their name or even their comments, to tell you the truth. I think I was taking. Oh, that's the same one. All for the love of the hobby and the community. Yes, there's a wide range of ages and knives. I mean, quality. I mean, not quality. The price range of knives. My God, I can't believe what MC has. The prices that he pays for some of those knives. I'm not saying it ain't worth it. I'm just saying I can't believe that they go up that high. Imagine the gun you could get for $6,000. Christ, you could probably get a 50 cal for that. Wow. Been on here almost 50 minutes. Woohoo. Showed most of my knives. Got CRKT M16. This was always a good one. This was a work knife for quite some time. Yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, I never realized that. That's tipped down too. I guess most of my knives are tipped down before I got into carrying knives a lot. Or buying more. I love the CGRB Acacia for $30. And it's wild that it's a better cutting tool than MC Spokino. That is wild. I love this Acacia. See, this one opens great for me. The TRM Bulldog. It wasn't the Revision B or Rev B. It was the first one. The hole was a little bit smaller, and I think that made the difference. This one snaps out like crazy. Owned a few high-end customs, but it's like collecting art from your favorite painters when you get into those price territories. Absolutely. Hopefully someday I'll be able to get like a blessed knife or something upwards of that territory, $900 to $1,000, one and done. There's that awesome action out of the box. Yeah. I actually won this one on Mad Yako's live stream a little while ago. Won the cards, this cane, CJRB cane. I think that was it. Oh no, I won the Hank too. This red and white and black Hank. Love this knife though. The Fenrir. Oops. I wish it had a backspacer. That is really the only thing. I think it would look so much better with a backspacer in it. Ah, it's got quite a detent. Didn't know you were gone, Mick. I should have. I hadn't seen you comment in a bit. Yeah, he just had a short out today that was rather humorous. My only custom folders are Slippies. Love them, but I don't think they compare to custom modern folders. Well, the Slippies are getting pretty nice now. I mean, with your Jack Wolf and stuff, they're getting right up there and they're keeping up with the prices. Of course, we missed you, Mick. Even if we didn't know you were gone. The cool. Dog won't come anywhere near me with the camera going. Heading back to the shed. Well, you have a great night too, Todd. I love my budget blades too. Got to catch them all or whatever. Yeah, his Hanks are the best. Actually, I told Dan Kenman about Knuckle Busted Numbskull about seeing if he could make him some handles for all those knife handle projects he wants to do. I thought those would look pretty good as handles. Some of the slabs he does for his slingshots. Yes, I love that. So soft. I have a couple other Hanks. They're just not quite the same. The material on top is not as thick, or I don't know if it's not as thick or just the way it's stitched. I love the way he stitched these too. Got fancy stitching. Like I got this one from the Knight's Edge too. This one's not too bad. Again, the material's not the same as say Mad Yakko's materials, but We're slowly sliding into the hour mark. I think I'm going to call it quits. The wife should be home shortly. I know DVD is going to be coming on tonight. Yeah, you got to give everybody a chance at least, but it's kind of like you said with the famous artist or your favorite artist. Usually you stick with your favorite. Well, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it, everybody. I'll try to get on here live a little more often. My niece has a wedding coming up, though. I'm going to be busy for the next couple weeks. Well, we'll have to see what happens. Frying up pierogies. Much love, everyone. Well, that sounds awesome, Shay. Kane, Miranda, good evening. How are you this evening? Somebody new that came in. Got my live wire. Super excited. I just don't understand why you need that big of a hole in the blade. Oh, yeah, his blade show's coming right up. I wish I could make it to one of those. Everything's so far away from Maine. Right this minute, I don't even have a car. I can't go nowhere. I think I'm gonna order a Hogue Misto Rich Light. Nice. I don't have any Hogue. I've heard good things. But there's no way I could walk that much. I'm not using a scooter. I refuse. I'll get one of those motorized coolers, and you'll look cool when you're driving around. Yeah, I'm with you there, Mick. Can't afford it either. Had a Deca, but you traded it? I'd like to try a Deca at some point. Or a, oh, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's Doug Ritter. What the hell was that one? MC used it a lot in his, MC used it a lot in his size comparisons. It would be the first one. Is it the RSK? Yeah, hell yeah. Go spinning around that son of a bitch. Be the coolest guy there, throwing beers out. Want a Rascal power scooter with a 12-volt cooler for my ice cold six pack. Sweet. Of course, with me, it'd have to be a six pack of soda. Can't drink anymore. Jesus, it might have been the Griptilian. I mean, the RSK. I don't know, my brain's shot. Maybe next year if I get my back and neck surgery, but I doubt it. That would suck. Back and neck surgery, you're never the same after that. I've never even been on an airplane, so in most of the places I would have to go, it'd definitely be a flying experience unless I took a Greyhound. 5 day trip to see something for a few hours. That's probably it, Al Cap. Myself, I haven't had to deal with neck or back surgery, but I have had a few friends, and they just never, yeah, scare the hell out of me too. One false move, and you don't walk so good anymore. I'll be giving away a knife at 150 subs. Hope someone from the community will win. Yeah, that's always nice when somebody from the community wins. Sean Stafford, how are you? The problem is the spinal stenosis. I already have plate and screws in my neck. Oh, wow. Well, I've been lucky. I've never broken anything bad enough to. Well, I've never broken anything, period, but never broken anything bad enough to have screws and stuff. How are you doing, Sean? Yeah, I'll go check. I think I'm subscribed to you, Kane. Oh, wow. 3 cadaver discs? Oh, I hope the surgery goes well when you do have it. GTA starter replacement. And odd raining weather. It is what it is. Glad I found the knife community. Yes. Oh, my dog barks at anything. Yes, knives are awesome. Almost stabbed my phone. Even the guy that showed up today for the, will you shut up? Showed up for the inspection today for the house, for the people that are going to be buying it. I couldn't help it. I see his pocket, had a clip sticking out of it. I had to ask, what you got in your pocket? So I asked him, he pulls out a Cobalt razor blade type knife. Like, oh, that's neat. But for what he was doing, his job, that would be a nice knife for that. Knives are awesome, and so are YouTube knife people. Heck yeah. My little dog does the same thing. She thinks she's a pit bull. Well, he's a little boy, but he thinks she's, yeah, a Doberman Pinscher or something. There's a little bit of a delay, so you might be hearing my voice on the tablet, too. He's pretty good for the most part, though. For a Pomeranian, he doesn't poop and pee on the floor, and just a big old cuddle bug. I have a pit bull, and he thinks he's a lap dog. Yeah. I have a friend's pit bull that comes and visits, and he thinks he's a lap dog. Friggin' 80 pounds. Those folding utility cutters are so useful. Used to build greenhouses, and it's nice to be able to beat the crap out of the blade and just toss it. Absolutely. I just made a short of my stiletto switchblade. The tree outside. Oh, versus the tree outside. Sorry. That's funny. The Night's Edge just did a video. He tracked a tree too. Is it Tree Day? All my boxer wants to do is play all day long. Yeah, I like pit bulls too. Especially if they've been treated right. Ones that ain't been treated right, I'd just soon stay away from. I've come across a few nasty ones, but I don't blame the whole dog breed over that. I blame that one person made his dog mean. Yep, I cut his video with mine. Always use my tree for a target. I actually made a target I put out in my garage so I could throw knives at it. It's fairly easy to do too. You just need a pallet, some screws, and some old wood that nobody, I don't know, probably 1.5 to 2 feet around. Cut off like a 3-inch slab. Stick it up on the screws that you have into the pallet and get yourself a throwing target. Neighborhood probably thinks you're strange. I wonder how your tree likes it, though. My goodness. Alrighty, it's getting on to be that time again. I'll let everybody say goodbye to everybody, but I'm going to shut her down here shortly. The tree drops branches all the time. He's trying to get you back. Yes, everyone have a good week. Weekend's coming right up. Gotta love that. If I don't see you again, have a good weekend. I'm sure I'll see all of you actually on some kind of live here or there. Popping in to hit the like and say goodnight. Well, thank you, West Country. Nice to see you. Alrighty, everybody have a great night, a great weekend, and I will see you in the lives. Oops. If I can figure out what button to hit.